Hello everyone, it is Brian here of This Is What Brian Thinks Adventures. I hope each as well as every one of you is doing well. I thought I would like to provide a live mid-July 2023 update that will premiere either the second week Sunday, July 9th or Monday, July 10th, since for those of you who would like to know is that I will be in Calgary for Stampede for 3 or 4 days between the second Monday, July 10th or Tuesday, July 11th of this coming week coming up this summer. On the second week of this month of July coming up, so it will be a live July 2023, mid-July to, excuse me, it will be a live mid-July 2023 update that will premiere either the second week Sunday, July 9th or Monday, July 10th, so sometime before I leave for my trip to go to Calgary for the upcoming Calgary Stampede. So here it goes. For those of you who would like to know is that I will be in Calgary for 3 or 4 days during this second week of this month of July. So I just wanted to let you know I'm going to upload some amazing YouTube videos of Calgary Transit's buses and the LRTC trains of Calgary Transit in Calgary, as well as random elevators and random places, including some of the elevators I'm going to revisit again as well, since I really enjoyed myself 4 years ago. For those of you who would like to know is that I have always had an interest of public transit as well as elevators for a very long time, since before as well as after I went to school in Ctrains for junior high and senior high school for 8 years. Before and after, I was the graduating class of 2011, 12 and a half years ago, which will be 13 years next year. Likewise, for those of you who would like to hear is that I will be either traveling on either the Red Arrow bus or the Canada bus or the E-bus or Rider Express to go my way to Calgary either this coming Monday, July 10th or Tuesday, July 11th during the second week of this July. So I will provide amazing YouTube videos of the elevators as well as the amazing, fabulous, magnificent Calgary Transit's buses at LRTC train duo with me, Brian of This Is What Brian Thinks Adventures. So join me, Brian of This Is What Brian Thinks Adventures, as I do YouTube videos of one of the elevators, as well as the LRTC trains and the buses of Calgary Transit when I visit Calgary for 3 or 4 days the second week of this July, of this month, of this summer as well. So stay tuned for that, everyone. And for those of you who would like to know, on my way to Calgary, I'll do some Prevost coach buses on either, once I get the bus booked, on the either Red Arrow or E-bus or the Canada bus or the Rider Express. So I will keep you posted for each and every one of you as well. Likewise, I just wanted to let you know, I hope everybody had an amazing Safe Canada Day. I sure did, with the Edmonton Riverhawks and the Canada Day events. And likewise, this upcoming second week, either Monday, July 10th or Tuesday, July 11th, I will be in Calgary for 3 or 4 days during this second week of this July coming up. So this live mid-July 2023 update will appear early before my departure for Calgary for Calgary Stampede. Anyhow, I will definitely do a retake of the elevator of Eau Claire Market in Eau Claire Market, downtown Calgary, as well as some of the elevators by Calgary Tower, including the ones of Centennial Parkade, the 8th Avenue Place again, as well as the Bow Skyscraper with their magnificent Otis traction parking elevators. And I'll try to get some of the elevators of the Calgary Courthouse downtown as well, the ones with the Otis high-speed traction elevators, since I have filmed their parkade elevators before. And I'll get a chance, and I'll try to get those magnificent high-speed Otis traction glass elevators of the Calgary Courthouse as I can, and post that on YouTube as well. YouTubers, I really want to say is that I will definitely provide some Nova Bus Trio, New Flyer Bus Trilogy of Calgary Transit when I visit Calgary during this second week of this July, so stay tuned for that, everyone. And likewise, I just wanted to let you know I had focused on my schooling at MacEwan University during the first 3 weeks of this June of last month, and I'm also going to be upgrading for school after the summer holidays of this summer of this year over next year, 2023, 2024, as well as the following years after 2024, 2025, 2025-26 semester, and who knows, 2026-27 semester as well. For example, I just wanted to let you know is that I'm definitely going to do a Nova Bus selfie featuring me on the bus of Calgary Transit as well as a New Flyer selfie, since I made very amazing Calgary Transit bus vlogs. The last time I was in Calgary 4 years ago, in July 2019, like one of the Nova buses of Calgary Transit on 33 Rundle Station, including some of the New Flyer Excelsior 40-foot low-floor bus units on 32 Huntington, outside Rundle Ctrains Station, outside Sunridge Mall the last time I visited 4 years ago, including the shuttle bus route 502 Heritage Park for Heritage Station as well. So this time, when I visit Calgary this summer of this year again, I'm going to use the buses on one of the bus routes on Calgary Transit, beside the Calgary Ctrain Red Line, like the 10 City Hall bus route this time around, and also using the Stampede Express bus route 504 Stampede Express. So hopefully I get a chance to see one of my friends of the bus drivers of Calgary Transit when I come down to Calgary during this second week of this July as well. And likewise, I just recently attended Soundwave at West Edmonton Mall World Water Park for Alan Walker 2 months ago this spring in May. It was very amazing. In fact, for those of you who would like to hear, is that I am slowly building my relationship with Madison. Maddie, for example, who's one of my mom's co-workers, who works in West Ed at Specsavers. So, and I'm not going to provide the whole info, but for those of you who would like to know, is that I have met Madison on a couple occasions. So she's around my age, like 2 years apart. So we're hoping to get together for a coffee at Starbucks sometime to get to know each other more sometime before or after I go to Calgary for Stampede during the second week of this July coming up. And also, respectfully getting to know one another really helps me build a relationship. For example, for those of you who would like to know, is that I'm definitely going to check out the Telesky during my visit in Calgary, and also will visit Calgary Tower in downtown Calgary this summer again, because I always like coming there on my visits to Calgary, including Corey Eaton Center, Heritage Park, Calgary Zoo, and I'm also going to look at the bus routes too, so that way if the Ctrains get busy at City Hall Station for Stampede, I'll use the buses as alternate routes as well, including one of the routes that connects Heritage Station outside the C-Train line, the Route 3 as well, including Route 10 City Hall outside Chinook Station too, so that way I don't have to sit on the C-Train waiting to transfer at City Hall Station in case the C-Trains get very busy during Calgary Stampede. So these are very positive alternate ways, as long as I'm being very careful, and most importantly, between my family and I don't say what hotel location I'm staying at for privacy reasons, so that's something I keep to myself. Between my mom, my stepdad, myself, no one needs to know. And at the end of the day, it's always about watching out for ourselves and other people, and always keeping in touch with our friends, families, mutual friends who know and remember as well. And that's the important thing too, so when one of us is traveling ourselves, we always make sure we get back to our place at a certain time as well. And I look forward to providing amazing elevator content in downtown Calgary, as well as some of the places around Eau Claire Market as well, folks. And I will do a revisit of Elkhorn Northern Hydraulic Elevator of Eau Claire Market, since this will probably be the last summer to do YouTube videos of the Elcor Northern Hydraulic Elevator of Eau Claire Market, so I will provide that for each and every one of you. Now stay tuned for the amazing elevator trip videos of random elevators in Calgary, including the buses and the Ctrain LRT units of Calgary Transit. And stay tuned for the Red Arrow bus trip when I go my way to Calgary between either the second Monday or second Tuesday of this July coming up. So thank you for this live mid-July 2023 update. It will appear early, either the second week Sunday, July 9th, or the early second Monday, July 10th at the earliest, as I leave to go to Calgary for Stampede. So see you soon, everyone.